Good day, teachers. We're back for a little bit more about Google Meet. If you've used it once or twice and you're looking for a couple of other features, go ahead and watch this and see if this helps you out. Down at the bottom, when I float my mouse down near the bottom third of my screen, I get this white ribbon. And we've gone over most of it, but if you would see it turn on captions, you should know that students have this ability too. They have the same ability you do to turn on captions or subtitles, and that might be helpful perhaps in a house where there's a lot of noise while the kids are listening to or participating in a Google Meet. They don't have headphones, or even if they do, they may appreciate having these captions available to them. I'm going to turn off my captions, skip past Present Now, which you learned about it in our first video, and click on the ellipses in the lower right-hand corner. You should know that you can record a meeting, but the first person in the meeting is the person who receives the meeting recording in their Google Drive when the meeting is over. That means that you as a teacher need to be the first person in a meeting should you decide to record it. That also means that you may end up with a recording in your Google Drive if a student got in first and decided he or she wanted to record the meeting. You can change the layout. If I click on Change Layout, you can see 3 different options. We've had a lot of requests for the kind of Brady Bunch or Zoom view so everyone can see everyone at the same time, but that Chrome extension has not been approved by our technology department. Students will not be able to add that. Usually when something is not approved, it has something to do with student data safety or security. So I'm going to trust our technology department and not request that. Again, turn on captions, using a phone, report a problem. These are general settings that we can be looking at. So whenever you need help and you can't get hold of one of us, you can reach out here. Finally, I wanted to show you another place right here under Settings. If you have more than one camera set up on your device, perhaps you have a built-in camera and microphone, but you also have a Logitech webcam or something. This is where you can make choices about which one you are going to use. Perhaps your image is higher resolution on one camera, or the sound comes out better on another. So you can make those adjustments here, and just didn't want to let you leave this video without knowing that's here. Last but not least, up in the upper right hand corner you can see the chat window. Your kids are going to find that, and you cannot turn this off, but you also cannot have private conversations here. It is to everyone. Everyone is part of the chat, and including you. And if you keep that window open, you can keep an eye on what your kids are sharing. This is a really useful place to share links to documents or links to websites or things that you want to consider emailing to your kids later. You can just throw it into the chat window and they can take advantage of that right away. That's about all I wanted to share, but there were just a few details that we left out in the first video that we wanted to make sure you were aware of today. So have a terrific day, and let me know when you have more questions.